All right, you ready? All right, and welcome to another episode of Keepin' It Real. I'm your host, Miles Dunson, and today we're welcoming a new face into the MassCom building. Everybody, this is Jaden Burrows.
Hi, how's everybody?
Thank you.
Thank
How you doing, Jaden?
I'm doing good. How's everybody?
Oh, we're doing great.
That's good.
Jaden actually contacted me to be on the show to talk about our first series ever on Keepin' It Real. And the show is Janine Neighbors and Donald Glover's Swarm on Amazon Prime.
Who's your favorite artist? You're a killer bee. Part of the swarm. Talk about Nisha. You get stung.
Jaden, if you could tell the people a little bit about Swarm.
Yeah, so from what I watched, it's basically a depiction of, a crazed fan. I think it wants, or it's hinting at, Beyonce's Beehive,
more
which
than
is
a hint, they're the killer bees for real.
You're right. Okay. It's really about, a fan who is just, I don't know. She's just all over the place, y'all.
Off the deep end.
I don't want to give away too much, but I just want to say, yeah, she got some issues like we all do, but hers are a bit more extreme.
This person already has some underlying issues, like almost of commitment and love, but she finds that in this universe's Beyonce called Nisha.
Right.
And her fanaticism goes a little off the deep end, off some bad things happen in her. Once we start digging deeper into Dominique Fishback's character, Dre, that's when it becomes psychological.
Right.
The show really just takes a turn. And it takes a turn once you see Billie Eilish.
What did Grandma say when you spilled the milk? She said, Dre, what did you do? And she was crying. What color was the milk? It was red.
Like, this show goes in a complete different direction for the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, it's honestly like you can't anticipate anything happening because I promise you, once you do, and then whatever it is that you anticipated, once that scene rolls around, it's like that wasn't even what I thought it was going to be. So
not at all.
Don't even try.
That one episode where it's not even about the main characters for real, and it just changed your whole view of the show. Like, Donald Glover, he's done that a couple times where it's like, this is a documentary in the show, but it still switches how you think about the whole thing. Like, you'll never expect where it's going.
Right. And it honestly, I think the show overall just makes you question your own reality. I know it did for myself. I'm like, dang, like, is the Beehive really this crazy? But hey.
Oh, so you part of the Beehive for real?
No, look, no. I love Beyonce. Love you, girl. I do.
Don't
but
get stung.
I'm not no Beehive. I'm not crazy. I sing your songs though for sure. But nah, I'm not a crazy fan. I'm not gonna defend you. I'm sorry. I just won't do that. But I do love your music. I do.
Well, I guess being on the verge of the Beehive. How did you feel about the show Swarm?
Honestly, I've been telling myself I don't like it. Or I didn't like it, but shoot, it's starting to, as I'm talking about it more and more, it's really starting to grow on me, honestly. I think I like it, or I was saying I didn't like it based on, what was taking place in the show. I really don't like, gruesome murders or anything like that, but I will say on the other perspective that I had as far as it making me think, that's what is making me like, okay, I like this because I'm always questioning different things. I'm very analytical, so yeah, I questioned a lot for sure. So yeah,
one thing Donald Glover gonna do is make you think,
right?
And also I keep saying Donald Glover. Also shout out to Janine Neighbors for making this. Like, this was not just Donald. Somebody else was in there, like, that actually created and pushed the show.
Right.
So we have to give her props.
Yes.
Me personally, as I said, it was a very captivating show. Like, I was there every episode, and it was like something different was gonna happen each episode.
Right.
And the deeper you get in, you will not expect it at all. As she said earlier, like, as Jaden said earlier, you will not expect what happens in this show.
Right. But I personally think the ending was kind of satisfying, or at least for, as far as I got in the show.
That's a closeted Beehive fan over there. Because if that ending satisfying.
No. I was saying, okay, just from the perspective of like me thinking, like I'm just like, dang, what's going on? But like I was searching for that humane part of Dre. I was searching for that because I'm like, dang, girl, you gotta be like, why are you doing this to these people? So I was looking for that explanation. So when I say it was kind of satisfying, that's what I mean, as far as me receiving the explanation that I needed.
Well, as somebody who said they didn't like it a little earlier, you know, now as you go through it a little more,
yeah.
What would you rank out of 10 Killer Bees? What would you rank Swarm?
I mean, a 9. Yeah, a 9.
9 is kind of high for real.
Okay, yes, but I mean, it's honestly a masterpiece. It's different. It's not necessarily, I won't say it's refreshing because, you know, I don't think any murder of any sort is refreshing, but I will say it's something different, you know? It's not your usual TV show. So
it truly is something different. And I know I may come off as a little harsh judge in these shows, but I'm not trying to stay harsh. I'm not trying to keep it. I'm not trying to be like that, but I would give this show, it is a solid 7 out of 10 for me. Like, I really was captivated in the show. And some of the performances were really good, but I said in an earlier episode, I need my villains to be dirty. The villain wasn't dirty. I need more dirt in my villains. I need more dirt. If you're going to be, I got the Thanos shirt on. If you're going to be dirty, be dirty. Also, I need my villains to get their comeuppance.
Okay, so question to you. Okay. Why a 7 and not a 10? Like, why did you deduct 3 points?
It's because the villain, who I would call a villain, like some people may not call her the villain, but as a person that is not a fanatical person and seeing what she's doing, I felt she didn't deserve the ending that she got.
Okay.
Like the last episode is I think it's called Only God Gives Good Endings. I think that's the name of the episode. And the way she moving, she connected with the wrong person. I think she should have been talking to Lucifer or something because she shouldn't have got that good ending for real.
Okay, so question, like you really think that she was the villain?
Yes.
And she is in Dre?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Dre is the villain.
Okay, so y'all, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a little second. I don't think that she was the actual villain. I honestly think that, you know, everyone who came in the way of she and or herself and Naja, I think that they were the true villains of the show.
To me, as a person who in this universe would not be a fan of Naja, might even have tweeted out something saying, that last Naja album ain't it. Do I deserve to die?
So hold on, you don't like Beyonce?
And thank you for coming in to another episode of Keeping It Real.
Okay.
Let's everybody give a round of applause to Jaden, please.
Thank you guys for being here.
Let's get that off there.
Thanks for having me.
We hope to see you next time. Let's wrap that up. Yeah, go ahead and press that button, sir.